Hey YouTubers, this is Bob. Well, I'm just getting ready here to go to the wake today for my drama teacher, Rusty. And I just took my shower, got my hair dry. I was putting on my necklace now. This is my Aquarius pendant. And I'm going to wear that today. And, you know, even though it's a wake, I'm not wearing black because Rusty was not into that. She wanted to celebrate life. So I'm wearing a dashiki today, beautiful, colorful one for her. And anyways, I thought you guys would like to come along. For those of you who have never been to a wake, it's kind of like a home memorial service. And people gather and they talk about the deceased and reminisce, and they laugh, they cry. It's going to be a mixture of emotions. Anyways, I hope you guys will come along. Hey guys, this is Bob. Well, look where I am. I'm at Rusty's house. You know Rusty, you saw the video, my beloved teacher who's now passed to the world of spirit. But I'm here with her son Brian today, and there are people coming and the wake is occurring. But I thought I'd show you an amazing collection. Throughout the years of my study with Rusty, she filmed many of our theater works. And they're up here on video cassettes. Now, these were from back in the 1980s, before we had DVDs. But her son Brian is now working to convert these into digital form. And soon, you'll be able to see me in my original acting works, and other people as well that I knew. So this is very, very exciting. And I love being here. It's been a while since I've been in Rusty's house, but it feels like coming home, and I love it. Guys, well, this is a friend of mine. I haven't seen him many years, but his name is Brian Kloss. And Brian, you are a musician, and I remember years ago you were traveling the world and doing music. And tell us about your instrument that you play.
Oh yeah, well, everything's on the website, but this is the world's only 5-octave solid body electric hammer dulcimer. Hammer dulcimer is a traditional instrument, but I went ahead and built. Guys. There you go.
Oh my God! Did you build this?
Oh yeah, it's the only one in the world.
Oh my God! Look at that, guys!
I had to build my own machine to wind my own pickups, 18 inches long, and you know, I play with hammers. Except it's not plugged in right now. That's just acoustic.
Thank you. Well, isn't that amazing? Well, I tell you, this is going to be an amazing and wonderful and beautiful day. So we'll bring you guys along. Now, Brian is here with a lot of chords and different things. And Brian, I'm not so technical.
It's an electric instrument. Hey.
So what you got? You got a speaker here, amplifier?
Yeah, it's an electric instrument, so unless you plug it in, an acoustic instrument has a hollow body, which acts as an amplifier. An electric instrument is a solid body. You know, it's a solid chunk of wood, and it counts on the pickups. Though, you know, one of the best things about the instrument was that it was able to have an acoustic sound if I put it on a hollow box. But right now, sitting up on the stand, it requires an amplifier. So,
all right.
I mean, the basic difference is between, and it's not in tune now, the difference is between this and this.
Oh, wow.
Somebody's at the door.
All right. Well, we got people coming.
Like, name something. Name something.
The old-time folk singers.
Yeah, Weavers.
Oh, yeah.
There's Pete Seeger.
Yeah.
Peter, Paul, and Mary.
Oh, yeah. It's like, Sid Puff. stuff. Oh, puff the magic dragon lives by the sea, frolics in the autumn mist in a land called Honey. Or There's David. There's David grown up.
Okay, I'm gonna get in here and see that.
Emily is a photographer.
Oh, I see.
This is a niece and nephew here. Here's a sister.
Is that Ricky?
Yeah, that's
oh my
Ricky.
God, I haven't seen her in a long time.
One of her glam shots.
Yeah, she looks great.
There's me playing for
I can see
the
Rusty
Red Hackle
in her.
oh, sorry. There's me playing for the Red Hackle Bagpipers at the State Fair in Alaska.
That's you.
They're about to march up to the main stage, and they would always stop and go into formation because I'm playing under this gazebo. I do a show during the day. I do my main stage earlier, and then I would set up in a gazebo so I'd play for people all day in this little shady spot. The food booths are over this way, so they'd come over here to eat. And I could show them the instrument because it's so unique, right? And I'm a regular icon there. But the red hat, what you don't dies with you. And so I need to give the dulcimer a life of its own by bringing it out and showing it to people in the music crowd. At an Arts and Crafts Festival, people are, oh, this is cool, but it's not the music crowd versus Winfield. That's the music crowd.
Winfield is music.
Oh yeah, it's everybody there is into music. That's why they're there. So I've decided to start doing the music.
14th to 18th.
14th to 18th.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
would you like,
But more likely
we gotta
next
check
year.
it.
Right.
Well, YouTubers, while Brian's been cleaning house, he found my pictures from my high school days in Rusty's house. And it's very, very touching to know she kept my picture all these years. If you guys look, here's a group shot. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm right there. That's me.
That's my brother.
That was around 1983, I believe. It's hard to believe. And I'm up here in this shot. These are all friends of mine from high school. And there I am. If you can see it, it's a little hard. But that's me right there. That's, I believe, Ann Goforth next to me. There's another guy named Daniel. There's Rusty right there. It's hard to see here. But that's me. And she had this in a frame in her living room. They've been doing house renovations, and this has been moved around. But here I am in Rusty's house. And it's so awesome. Oh, and guys, look, I found another shot that I'm in. I didn't recognize it. Here's me doing a dance sequence.
He does a video blog, so he's doing little.
I don't remember what show this was for. This might have been from the good old days. But it was a dance show, and we had the best time.
To be like, to me, it's just a pile of sand, just sand. But I've got a little friend who takes me by the hand, saying, "Come on, don't you see? These twigs, they can be trees. Now there's a forest and a lake and a castle we can make. And would you like some tea with gumball soup and pebble peas and maybe some cake served on this frisbee plate? Oh, would you like some please? Oh, tell me that you see. And for a while, oh, I'm a child. Oh, once again, oh, playing with my little friend. Yeah, that's folk. You're singing and telling a story, and it's, though you could do it, but it's really story songs. And, then I take that same thing, and I just go straight over, because this is what I perform on to, To me, it's just boom, boom, boom. One that I know will never flow, but I've got a little friend who grabs me by the hand, saying, "Come on, don't you see? There's still room for you and me, Captain Brave and Fearless Crew."
That was wonderful.
So
Now, Brian, what was the name of that song again?
that's Little Friend.
Little Friend.
That's original.
And you wrote that song?
Oh yeah.
Isn't that wonderful?
And I think Little Friend is on the videos on my YouTube channel and everything like that. You'd have to search through the lists.
You want to tell us what your YouTube channel
it
is?
was the soundtrack to the Solstice 2000 video.
That's it. I know I heard it, and I was trying to place where I knew it
That's
from.
what brought it to mind, because we were talking about it.
Yeah.
But it's the soundtrack behind the Solstice 2000 video. Is it 2000 or...
I think it's 2000.
Yeah, we're raising the tree, because we usually have this huge tree here, and I did this video of bringing the tree in the door and raising it, and I used that song for the soundtrack behind it. Actually, I think it's the one where I have this, and I'm playing flute and guitar.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And your channel is called Folk Singer, isn't it?
Brian the Folk Singer. BrianTheFolkSinger.com.
All right. I'll put that on the screen.
Yeah, you go BrianTheFolkSinger.com, go to the web journal, and then when you're in the web journal, then you can find descriptions of all the videos, and then you can go to the video, which is actually on YouTube. But all the background information and everything, and sort of cataloging everything, is on the web journal. So you can sort of understand what the videos are before you shift over to YouTube and actually view them.
Wonderful. Okay, guys, well, check it out.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I tell you, we are having such a nice time here at Rusty's house with her son, Brian. And this is somebody who knew Rusty. And would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure. My name is Nancy Yane Fernald, and I'm in Rusty's. Rusty and I were in the same class at the swimming pool, the 8:30 Monday, Wednesday, and Friday swimming class.
Isn't that
sometimes
wonderful?
She came on Tuesday and Thursday.
Oh, that's great. Swimming is such good rejuvenates the energy,
the
doesn't
swimming class, and we all do. I've been in for years, and so had Rusty.
Isn't that wonderful? And you brought a picture here for us.
Once a month, the swimming class would go out to lunch at a local restaurant. And this particular picture here was taken at one of our luncheons within the last year or so.
Oh,
and I think this was at the Peking Duck. And Rusty is on the left here, and I'm
there
on the
she
right.
is, and there you are. Oh my goodness!
I'm the one with the glasses.
I love it. There you are. What was your memory of Rusty?
Rusty used to love to splash in the swimming pool, and I'm at one of the bigger splashes. That's Marilyn, and she'll come on Sunday. I think she said she was coming Sunday, but I was just a small splash. We used to love to splash back and forth. So that was part of her irreverence, her joie de vivre.
She certainly had joie de vivre, didn't she?
Yes.
You know, I think
and that was one of the wonderful things we felt about Rusty.
Oh yeah, you know, she was such a creative person and a free spirit. You know.
I am so sorry now that I never did make it to see her perform in the Vagina Monologue.
Oh, well, you know, I've seen her and perform a lot of things. She played at the Kennedy Center one time, and I even got to see her perform there. Mm-hmm. She was wonderful. Well, thank you for sharing this wonderful memory with us.
You're very welcome.
Hey, YouTubers, look what I've discovered while roaming around the house. Do you remember in my previous video where I talked about the first day I met Rusty? Well, this is the pendant. It's in gold, with the theater masks that she wore. And it's hanging here. Brian's got it hanging on some antlers. And you guys who study Wicca know that the antlers are symbolic of the Horned Lord. So I think this is wonderful because in our tradition, the Horned Lord carries people over into the spirit world. And to find Rusty's beautiful gold theater pendant is just beautiful. This is what I remember her wearing, and this is the actual pendant. I thought you guys would like to see it. It's hard to see. This camera doesn't do so well on Zoom, but it's a beautiful, it's 14 karat gold, I believe. Oh, it has an inscription on the back. To Rusty, ABCD, Loft, 1972. Wow, so she's had that pendant since 1972. It was given to her by the Loft Theater Company. Wow, that's amazing. Rusty's solid gold pendant. I remember her wearing that every day. You know, guys, Rusty was very prominent in the theater community. And behind me are some of the awards that she won. You can see the trophy up here. This is probably from some competition. I can't read it. And this is another award. It's in appreciation for her work with Tapestry Theater Company, which was a theater company she worked with for many years. These are the masks that she got when she retired from the theater department at Edison High School. Isn't that beautiful? And there's another stage award. Rusty was so very loved and so very talented. It's just so nice to be here and to see all of these things again. It brings back a lot of memories of me. I was with her during a number of those years where she was winning awards, and it's an honor to be here with it.
Just grab it.
Hey guys,
I've got piles and piles of them.
Look where we are. Brian has collected all these amazing crystals from his travels around the world, and he's offering me some crystals, and I am just so excited. I think I'm going to take one for a souvenir. Now, Brian, tell us about what you got going on out here.
Oh, well, yeah, like I said, we're into birds, and like I tell people, water's what they love. They can get food a lot easier than they get water, so I got like 7 bird baths.
Look
out
at
here,
that.
and the birds just come here and take baths and get drinks because it's a mile to the river or down to the creek versus and they roost all here in the bamboo.
Oh yes, look at this bamboo
feeding
grove,
platform
guys.
there, where that's where I throw up the food so they can feed there. Especially in the winter, it's more important. But this stays green all winter, so they can shelter. We'll have 50 cardinals in there, plus all the other birds.
50 cardinals in your
Oh, yeah.
bamboo. Isn't
In
that
winter.
amazing?
Then they
You
split
could have a
up more.
wildlife habitat here.
Oh yeah, we got bunnies and foxes, and there's been deer. You look at one of the videos, and I came back here and there was a deer standing in the backyard because Mom was gone to Michigan and I was gone to Alaska, and the deer like moved in. They're hanging out here. I look around, there's little hoof tracks on our porch, you know. And then this is the herb garden. So you got
yes.
the herb garden here.
Herbs are
And
wonderful.
of course, there's crystals. I mean,
Yes, some more. There's a lot of good energy in this place.
I mean, big chunks of crystal-studded rock just sitting. Oh, here
And
we
look,
go.
theater masks. Rusty loved theater masks.
Yeah,
Now, Rusty
yeah.
was also a teacher, right?
Oh yeah, she taught us this. Bob was
at
one of her
that.
students.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
then
I
this is
stayed
all
with
the
Rusty
herb
for
garden.
many
So
years.
I've got fresh basil and sage. This is the most powerful herbal antiseptic. So you use it on wounds. You just make tea. It's this cooking sage. So you can make
isn't
tea
that
out of it and
wonderful?
put it on a wound and it'll heal it, even staph.
Isn't that
You know,
amazing?
so I carry it in my medical kit, this herb. Others, I just, basil and thyme.
Just like
and
aloe.
Rosemary.
Oh,
Yeah.
rosemary.
And marjoram and that's thyme and oregano and then of course this is the lemon balm that you're smelling.
Oh, I
before.
love the lemon balm. That's one of you rub it on your hands, and it smells wonderful.
Same thing. And then more herbs over there, and then this is the garden, a little dried out, I must admit. I didn't want to water, so the stuff sort of faded as far as the tomatoes. If it was been a wetter year, those trellises. It's actually in the potted plant. Mom loved the stuff, and she was like, oh, maybe you could sprout this, and they're in pods. And so I took some of the seeds, and I actually managed to get one to sprout. And now it's growing. I think it's a sort of desert tropical plant.
Isn't that beautiful?
Sort of interesting,
We've certainly got a beautiful collection of
I
plants
like
here.
that. Grew up organic. And, sensitivity, too. I love plants, And, pineapple. That's an avocado right there.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Yeah.
And here's your bamboo staffs you cut out of your own garden.
Oh, yeah, because that's one reason I planted it, was to use it for all the trellises and arbors and everything. So that one's all along, because I do it teaches you, it's funny, but, it's mind follows body, body follows mind, right? The martial arts and everything like that. And physics, again, it's physics. You see energy. So if you do physical things, right, like gymnastics or dance, the physics only works a certain way, right? So it teaches you how to make these smooth motions, right? So if you're here, pause a second. So as the saying goes, don't try this at home, kids. Yeah, this is a metal stick. It has a physics of its own, right? So the stick will teach you, and if you don't do it right, guess what? It's going to smack you hard. And you'll learn how to do it right. because the energy has to be right.
All right, yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah. So
Wow.
and the bamboo works too.
We got a Kung Fu master here.
Actually, I do Aikido,
Aikido.
which
Ah, yes.
means I. Well, ki, energy, right?
Uh-huh.
I means harmony, and do is way, right? So it is the way of harmony with the universal energy.
I love it.
Ki do. Yeah.
Well, YouTubers, if you come up to Alexandria, you got to meet Brian. He'll teach you all sort of amazing
Hey, or
things.
Alaska,
Or Alaska.
or Seattle,
Or Seattle. He's all over the
Florida.
world.
You know, the place to find me is on the web, and then you can find where I'm at any certain time. You know, that's the.
Now, where do you keep your?
And guys, Brian was telling us here that he mines gold as a hobby. And Brian, what is that?
I wouldn't call it a hobby exactly. It's a way of practice. It's a discipline.
A discipline,
Yes,
okay.
it is. Just like twirling the stick. I go there and I dig. In fact, like I was saying, the next videos that I'll do will be one about how I do it, and then the other is about the underlying reality, because I'm not there to dig gold. I'm calling it Dances with Dirt.
All right, I like that.
I go up there and dance with dirt, and I end up with this, which is, again, a pure thing. This is gold.
And this
Highly
is solid
conductive.
gold.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Isn't that amazing? Look at that, guys. That's probably over an ounce of gold.
No,
right
that's
there.
a third of an ounce.
That's a third of an ounce?
I
Wow.
found an ounce and a half nugget one time.
Oh, my heavens.
But that's not what it's there for. It's all, and the stick thing?
Yeah.
I'm talking about this whole thing, and I'm sitting there talking, oh, it's all about this. I'm digging, and then I take the shovel, and I start doing the whole thing with the shovel. It's funny. Dances with dirt.
I love it. Well, guys, we're pulling out now. And I'm here with my buddy Fassel, who's driving. And we're cruising in Fassel's big, luxurious Lincoln Continental Town Car, aren't we, Fassel?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice and cool in here. And guys, this is wonderful. If you've ever been in a Lincoln, you know how nice they are. Look, beautiful wood trim, luxurious leather. We've got an armrest here. I'm having the best time. It's good just to sink down and soak up the luxury. I had such a good time over at Rusty's, and I'm just so glad to have Fassel here just to take the edge off my day. So we're on our way home, and I'm so glad you guys came along for the wake today.
But I've got a little friend who takes me by the hand, saying, come on, don't you see? These twigs, they can be trees now. But I've got a little friend who takes me by the hand, saying, come on, don't you see? These twigs, they